And welcome back to Backspace Academy. In this lecture, we're going to be running through some of the analytics and machine learning services on AWS. Amazon Elastic MapReduce, or EMR for short, is AWS's Hadoop framework as a service. You can also run other frameworks in Amazon EMR that integrate with Hadoop, such as Apache Spark, HBase, Presto, and Flink. Data can be analysed by EMR in a number of AWS data stores, including Amazon S3 and Amazon DynamoDB. Amazon Athena allows you to analyse data stored in an Amazon S3 bucket using standard SQL statements. Amazon Elasticsearch is a fully managed service for Elastic.co's Elasticsearch framework. This allows high-speed querying and analysis of data that is stored on AWS. Amazon Kinesis allows you to collect, process, and analyse real-time streaming data. Amazon QuickSight is a business intelligence reporting tool similar to Tableau, or if you're a Java programmer, similar to BERT, and is fully managed by AWS. So let's have a look at some of the machine learning services on AWS. AWS Deep Lens is a deep learning enabled video camera. It has a deep learning software development kit that allows you to create advanced vision system applications. Amazon SageMaker is AWS's flagship machine learning product. It allows you to build and train your own machine learning models and then deploy them to the AWS cloud and use them as a back end for your applications. Amazon Rekognition provides deep learning based analysis of video and images. Amazon Lex allows you to build conversational chatbots. These can be used in many applications such as first-line support for customers. Amazon Polly provides natural sounding text-to-speech. Amazon Comprehend can use deep learning to analyse text for insights and relationships. This can be used for customer analysis or for advanced searching of documents. Amazon Translate can use machine learning to accurately translate text to a number of different languages. Amazon Transcribe is an automatic speech recognition service that can analyse audio files that are stored in Amazon S3 and then return the transcribed text. Okay, so let's have a look at using one of these machine learning services, Amazon Rekognition, for analysing some image and video. Machine learning on AWS is one of the coolest things you can do on AWS. And Amazon Rekognition is a service that just absolutely blows my mind away. The reason I say that is that 30 years ago, I used to be a young engineer and I was working in the industrial robotics industry. And back then we had a vision system that could recognise from a black and white image the difference between a triangle and a square. And back then, that was really groundbreaking stuff. And I look now over the last 30 years and where we are now compared to where we were back then, which is just unbelievable. And the potential for this stuff is absolutely beyond belief. Okay, let's get into it. It's services and then to Amazon Rekognition, or it's R for just plain old recognition without the Amazon. So we scroll down to Rekognition. That'll take us into the Rekognition Management Console. And we'll try a demo. So this will take us into a lot of different demonstrations of the power of this Amazon Rekognition. So here we can see we've got a sample image of a guy on a skateboard doing a flip, and Amazon Rekognition has analysed this object in this scene, in this picture, and it's identified that there's a 99.2% probability that there's a skateboard there. And there's the person's a human being, he's playing a sport. We can see a lot more here. He's in a parking lot. Maybe not, he's on a road, but close enough. There's cars there. He's on a road. There's buildings. So you can see there's a lot of stuff that has been picked up in that image. So how does it get there? So if we want to use this ourselves, we need to send a request to the Amazon Recognition API, or we can do that through one of the many software development kits that are offered by AWS. So if we had, for example, the JavaScript SDK, we would have a function there that we could send this request off to. So what does a request look like? So we can see here, we're going to have our object that's in a bucket. We're going to provide the bucket name. And we're also going to provide the name of the object that is our image. When we send that off to AWS Recognition, it comes back with a response. And here it is. It'll come back with all of the labels that it's picked up. It's picked up a skateboard with 99.2% confidence. And there you can see there's a whole heap of stuff that it has picked up from that object and scene detection. Okay, so let's see how it works with an image we give it. So we'll click on upload and we'll upload our own image. I'm just going to get a picture of an elephant and upload that. And so you can see quite quickly it's analysed that image. It's found an animal, an elephant, some wildlife, and that's pretty cool. So let's have a look at the other one. So we've got image moderation. So what this does is it automatically detects explicit content. So for something for a children's site, you might want to moderate the images that are being uploaded to that site. And so this is a great way to do it. So we can see here we've got a family image. So we just click on view content. And we can see that it's come back with nothing, absolutely nothing. So we look at the response and it comes back with moderation labels, nothing. The reason it came back with nothing is that it's found nothing that is explicit or suggestive adult content. So let's have a look at the other one of the girl in the bikini. And so there we can see that we have a female swimwear or underwear, 98.7% probability that is there. And so that's a great tool that, if you really want to, look after children, if you've got a kid's website, this is a great way to do it. So let's have a look at facial analysis. This is quite a good one. So we can see there that we've got a girl. She's got her sunglasses on, but it still recognises that it's a girl. It still recognises that she's smiling. She's wearing sunglasses, and there's a whole heap of information. Her eyes are open even. It can tell with sunglasses on. I don't know how it does that. Mouth is open. And there's a whole heap of stuff there that it analysed. And we can see here it can do the same for multiple faces. And you can see that there's a male there. And so we can select each different one. So we can select this one and it says it appears to be female, 100%. 11 to 18 years old. This one here, 23 to 38 years old. So it's quite amazing that it can tell the difference in ages of people from an image. And it can also identify people. So here is where it's identifying from its database of celebrities. We've got Jeff Bezos from Amazon, and we've got Andy Jassy from AWS. And so it's got 100% match confidence there. So we're going to do this ourselves. I'm just going to upload an image of a couple of celebrities and see whether it can do it for us as well. Okay, so it's had a look at that image and it's identified that Keith Urban and Nicole Kidman are in that image with 100% confidence. I reckon that's pretty amazing actually, but hey, that's the whole thing about facial recognition, is that we're in a whole different world now that computers can recognize who we are. So let's have a look at face comparison. So here we have an image on the left of a girl and an image of the same girl with a group of other girls. And here we can see that it's identified a 98% probability that they are the same girl, and it's not the other two girls. We can do the same with a different image. And so here we can see that it's identified that it is a girl on the right. Let's have a look at another one. And it has found that girl as well in the other image. And it's identified that she's not the other two girls. So again, the facial recognition is really quite powerful. Let's have a look at text in image. So here we can see it's picked up text from an image. And it's picked up the number plate on a car. So obviously there's a lot of stuff that can happen here. You know, it's obviously if you're going to be having a toll on a bridge or something like that, great service for doing that. Let's have a look at video analysis. Okay, so here's a video. I'll just play it. We can see there's just a video from AWS Live. And it has picked up that there are two people here and two of them are celebrities. They're both celebrities. So let's have a look at that. So we've got those two celebrities and it's identified. There we go, Mr. Vogels and Mr. Bezos. And it's also identified some objects in there. So it's picked up the furniture and the chair and that someone's wearing it, someone's got a beard. And it's picked up quite a bit. So that brings us to the end of this little run through of Amazon recognition. And by all means, open it up and have a play around with it yourself and try and think about what you can do with it. Because remember, this is, if you're a developer, you can use this as a back end by just using the JavaScript SDK, which interfaces nicely with this. And you can, you can come up with some really interesting ideas for applications. I'll see you in the next one.